Hello everyone, my name is Simaditha, and today we're going to play some Fermi Paradox. It did have an update. I believe it's the Lunar update, or Luna maybe? I should have looked before. But yeah, so they changed some stuff, they added some stuff. I'm kind of going in blind, I didn't really look at it too hard, but there is some changes, some new events. I believe some new species that you can make. No, I do not want to play the tutorial. They did change ships quite a bit. Um, this was kind of, oh, oh, okay. They're kind of trying to force me into the Vex system, it seems. But what do we want to do? Did they add some new planets? I feel like there's more. I think Gahana's new. I don't remember Gahana. I think I remember Ross and Frogstar. Maybe not Ross. Maybe Ross is added. Maybe it's random. I don't know. Let's go up to Kahana. And we'll see if we can get some life here. Alright. Forced into the Glee system. That's okay. We might use this first species as a boost to our points very early on. Oh, but the prune, our old friends the prune are here. Well, we usually go with the prune, so yeah, let's use aggressive and solitary. These naturally armored creatures inhabit barren wastelands. The car, always hungry and merciless. These nightmarish avian creatures rule the sky. Alright, I kind of like them. Let's start off with them, get a point boost early on. And we'll leave them to their devices for now, and let's just try to build some synthesis. Oh, we already have a development event. Power. The car attempt to tame ferocious and menacing beasts which roam the wilderness of Khaleesi, for the military purpose of riding them into battle as a way to frighten and maim their enemies. I kind of like that. They're flying creatures, but they also... uh... What's our population here? Quite a lot. Car shamans preach the need to dominate the beasts, since the threat of their enemies doing so remains an open possibility. The creatures are treated cruelly to make them even more ferocious. Oh, I don't like that. Let's do this one. They build trust by feeding and caring for them. The beasts in turn cooperate. Yeah, let's do that one. I also, in the back of my mind, have like, my thought process was like, what if there's an event, an extinction event where they start, like, the beasts start fighting back? And I really don't want that in my life. So what do we do? A flare star here. Let's try to build... I know I was going with this one up top first, which makes me feel Gahana. I really want to see if there's something we can get here. Deformed deep sea creatures. Twisted proportions and grotesque appearance. See, I like that. Let's get some nice... They're not the... I want something here that's like super scary, but they end up being really nice. And nothing. And we have a car flock event again. Depopulation. Oh, that's not good. So they avoid settlements. So what do we want here? Solitary Wanderers. Oh, either way, we can prevent it, which actually gains us points. But their growth is insane. We want to kill it a little bit. The urge to wander alone is overwhelming. All tribes and settlements are disbanded, and the Car only meet other members of their species once or twice in their lives. So, it used to be, I don't know, I think this is, one of these guys is 2 or 4. So I really want to take that they all are very solitary. Let's see where that takes us. To no growth at all. I'm okay with no growth at the moment. 2.2 million. Yeah. We'll sit pretty with no growth. No growth seems like the way to go for the moment. Two species on Kepler interbreed. I thought the definition of a species is that it couldn't interbreed. Kind of thing. And if it can, their ancestors can't produce. Or not ancestors, their offspring can't produce, kind of like mules. So we have a development on Ross. Ocean planet Virgo has started making simple tools and developed a rudimentary language. Oh. I don't know if you get the tutorial every time. What happened here? Didn't we pick the Shivans and they died or something? Giant anemones, hives of predatory jellyfish, or inhabitants of equatorial coral forest. So these are squid people. Oh, I like that. We'll make these one of our first, because they're not that pretty. You can't really tell where the face is. Maybe eyes here. Not quite sure. They're kind of scary looking, actually. Resources all the time. You guys know from my last galaxy, resources are a big thing. Super big. Knowledge and Gleese. The tribes of the Car tend to be led by sages and wise folk because their historical knowledge and their connection to spirit and the lands of Galicia are seen as vital qualities. Motivated by a desire to perpetuate the sacred dance of life for many generations beyond their own, these leaders observe, reflect, and make decisions based on experiential wisdom and unwavering intuition. A lot of big words. That felt like the longest run-on sentence in my life. Oh, we can actually make that a pillar and get +2. So it actually costs me science, though. Like, why is it? I feel like these should be switched. This game Fermi Paradox did add Twitch integration that would allow your Twitch chat to decide these for you, which I think is really cool. I don't stream, maybe in the future, but I do not stream as of now, but I think that would be really cool. Or is really cool, that they allowed that to happen. So I'm going to choose this one because it's +3 science. We get 2 points out of it, which seems like, I'm kind of wondering where this takes us in the future, or where this takes the Car in the future. But, nothing. Right now, it's a really good option. I am going to look back at the Frenner. I want to develop them a little bit. Their population and resources is great right now, but I kind of want to stay in that 2% range. 2 to 4. kind of range from before. I don't know if that works now. It worked in the past. These guys, their resource is, their resources are quite scary, actually. So hopefully they get to this next tech level really quickly. And I think the sages and that boost there is really going to help that out. Gosh, sorry guys, I have some kind of itch in my throat today. Also, sorry for being gone for so long. I started a job. I was, getting my shit together. I wasn't gonna swear. I don't know if you heard that stop there. I wasn't gonna swear, but when in Rome. A great war. Oh no. Our nice squid people are fighting each other. Plate tectonics changed the topography of Virgo's ocean floor. Large new trenches emerged, splitting up established shoals and exposing new sea beast pods to the Frenner. Rivalry over territory erupts, and armed warriors swim into the trenches to fight for their doyens. Doyens. I've never heard that word. You know. Uh, um, I think a little bit of conflict is good. I don't want to waste those resources. Yeah, we'll spend peace all around for the squid people. Resources, yes. Let's go see what the car are up to. They're almost into the next age. We'll give them the 2% range, so it is still 2%. And they're now called this car Sage Blocks. They have reached the Copper Age. They learn to mine copper. So historically on Earth, I believe, there's like, a Copper Age crash that kind of happened, pre-Roman times. Way pre-Roman, pre-Greek times kind of thing. Where there was a bunch of established civilizations that kind of disappear when the copper started drying up. The copper supply to the region. The Middle East, to be exact, the Mediterranean area. Boy, advancement. Or do I just want to shove them straight through the next stage? Let's shove them straight through the next stage. And we'll try to find some resources there. No more population. They're already pretty high on population. I don't want that in my life. The shoals reached the aquaculture age just almost as fast as, ignore these down here, if you can see those steam overlays. The Fretter successfully domesticate the flora and fauna of the oceans of the ocean planet Virgo. Gosh, a lot of reading in this game. I forgot. So wisdom here is going to cost us way too much. I think I want to go advancement. Yeah, let's go advancement. Natural underwater cave systems on ocean planet Virgo are transformed into large Frenner settlements supported by aquaculture yields. Yeah, let's do that. 50 points is a lot. It's not worth. Not worth in the slightest. Now their growth is way too high, and I'm gonna have to bring that down somehow. Well, not somehow. I know exactly how. We're gonna have to find some points here. Even though their resources are increasing exponentially, I do not want that population. I mean, the population also increases exponentially, literally exponentially, and I really don't want that in my life. Due to the continuous developments within sedentary horticulture communities, more and more beautiful garden complexes are constructed all around Galicia. There is an increased interest in the physical and mental well-being that gardens can offer the car. Hmm. Yes, we all know. We all know how I feel. Resources all day, every day. 20 points, that's a lot, but +3 to resources is such a beautiful, beautiful thing. And there we go, another. And another. Gosh, the game loves me. It loves my unbalanced people here. I am gonna bring this down just because this number is getting very high. Oh yeah, I want to go back to my squid people. I'm gonna click that just because I want to. I'm gonna go to my squid people, and we are going to try to get their population growth down because 8% is ridiculous. See her waiting. I thought there was going to be an event just because it took so long. Paradigm shift. With city-states growing and rulers trying to unify their people, the concept of a single god becomes more and more attractive for the Frenner. Having people rally around one religion is deemed to be very effective to advance a society, and so monotheism is proclaimed in Ra. So we can either nuke this idea, I'm gonna guess, yeah. Or we can't afford to actually make it cultural ascent. Oh, this might be a cultural descent moment. Oppression of people of a different faith becomes the norm. So yeah, we're gonna go with that only because we don't have the points to do ascent. Literally one off. But then that also would have put us at 0, and I think that's 60 points is a lot. It really is. They no more population here. No. So we are going to do descent. Gain us some points, help us in the future. Gosh, really hates the Frenner. The game really hates them. Keeps giving me minus resources and plus population. So the car are in the next age already. They're really advancing. The glass age. New techniques are discovered to make a special form of hardened glass that can be used for a variety of uses. This portion right here could have just put one of these words in like a, what is that called? Where it gives you a synonym. Put one of these words in a synonym website and use that instead. Because used for a variety of uses sounds overkill there. Let's move on. That's how my brain works. Wisdom isn't looking hot. Advancement isn't looking hot. I mean, I would love wisdom, but 40 points? Nah, I want to keep. You know the rule. Keep above 60 as much as you can. I feel like they reduced a lot of the point gains from these because +2 is killer. But I am going to take advancement for them, which is going to hurt us in the population area. But they did get a bunch of resources, so I feel more comfortable in that area. And see right here, the game loves this species. Another evolution on Rigel 7. A life form on the ice planet Rigel 7 has started making simple tools, and it's the same thing every time. I don't know why I read it. Every time. We can either do a balanced, we might do another unbalanced species here. I think last time we had the Kular. Actually, yeah. Let's bring since we don't have the prune this time, we went with the car instead. Was it the car? Is that what happened? The car, yeah, instead of the prune. Um, But I think because the prune are not here, we're going to bring back our friends the Kular, who, if I remember, had a very rough time in our last thing. They're just standard, no points gained, no points lost. Their population is a little intense compared to their resources, so I might have to baby them a little bit. Just a little bit. Oh, Extinction and Ross. So these are, yeah, the game really hates the Frenner. Oh boy. Do we save them? Or do we kill 2.6 million of them? And can we recover? Can we recover? No, let's do close call. Or maybe it's 50 points, sorry. I kept saying 60. It's 50 points to save. It might have been 60 before. I don't know. As I said, the game has changed quite a bit. So we're going to close call them. We're going to pull their population down slightly. Mystery. Settle peacefully. See, that worked out. I do want to go back to the Kular here in a little bit. I'm just trying to get this population down. There we go. 4% is manageable. Let's say 4.1. No, 4. Okay, yeah, 4% is manageable for the time being. Who are we going to? The Kular up here. Guess we're taking a random one. Oh, that's not good. We have this here. I really want resources or population decrease here. But it doesn't seem like it's happening. Oh, shoot. What do we do here? Who are these? The car. They look a lot different. They're wearing their little headdresses. Yeah, let's just do this. No points gained. I mean, the points gained is really not... We are going to decrease some of their resources, though, which hurts my heart. But that is what we have to handle for the time being, because I don't want to spend those points. They found a new lair, which increased their population, which isn't good. What do we have here? Alright, so the Frenner have reached the Reef Shaper age. Unfortunately for you all, I am going to end this here, and we will continue next time. So, thank you very much for watching. Out. Peace.